on Friday, crypto collapsed, but Bitcoin was only down 17%. What happened? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. How am I healthy right now? When I told you guys, if you're watching my Instagram stories, that I had COVID. Yes, I believe I had COVID because I know how it felt to actually have COVID because I've felt it twice before. You lose like you start to shiver, and even though you've got a heat pad on and stuff like that, you got the heat on and you're freezing, and that's a fever. Also, your muscles start to ache and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, that's not what today's video is about. I survived that, and I can tell you how I survived that in another video because I'm going to be doing 3 videos, right, today. Right, they're going to be broadcast every 2 hours, starting from this one, which is one of 3. And then I'm going to be talking about COVID, and then I'm going to talk about Orc and how we're going to do a burning party for Orc. So these 3 videos are going to be published today, every 2 hours, so look out for them. Okay, with that said, let's go on to what exactly happened with this crypto crash. Well, let's start off with the actual chart. You can see, let me just zoom in here and make this a little bit easier for you guys to see, right? Because, yeah, this entry was wiped out. Boom. So I'm going to take that off. We were down 17% from top to bottom. A lot of people got wiped out. And I'm sorry if a lot of people did commit suicide out there. A lot of people did basically, decided, they couldn't do anything more. And that's not true. Even if you lose everything, you could start over. All the knowledge you have, even the lessons you've learned, right? You can actually gain more advantages for your future wealth in preservations because now you know what not to do. So never, ever think it's over when it comes to money. When you lose everything, you will make it back no matter what. So I have, even I, in this crypto dumb, I was leveraged too, and I lost a lot, right? Not as much as my friends, right? 7 million, 10 million, 20 million. But yes, I was up there, right? And we all got caught with our pants down, and yeah, it is what it is. So with that said, right? Here's what happened. I'll be honest. At this, as I told you guys, I felt that something in the force was. I knew that it was going to come back up. Didn't think it was going to come back up all the way up here, honestly. But I knew that was coming, and I knew that a reversal was going to also come as well. But this, not like this, not like this. Oh my God! Wow. Okay. This actually is a pretty structural damaging, but there is some good news. If you can see here, there's a trend line that's a decent trend line that we can use that we're holding above, especially on the daily. So that's a good news kind of thing. I don't like this long wick down here, but the long wick is not that long. It's only if you look at most of the spot trading, it's anywhere from 106 to 103, and this is derivative. So yeah, it's not so scary. Now, there's some interesting news. If you did get liquidated, and your liquidation was below the 103, you probably have a claim against your what's it called, your exchange, because they can't liquidate you. It can't liquidate you if the price does not go, the spot price does not go, or there's a index price that does not go below your liquidation. So if you're still on the trade, so long as you didn't have a stop loss, if you didn't have a stop loss, you probably have a claim. We'll talk more about that in the Daily Hodl Show later on today. Okay, taking a look at Ethereum for today. You can see that Ethereum, we've topped out here again with Ethereum. We come back, at least. Ethereum dumped heavily, not as badly as some of the other alts. I mean, let's take a look at the movement from top to bottom, and then we'll talk about what happened exactly. I know we didn't mention it, but I will get to that in a minute. 30%, right, from top to bottom. It was 20% for Bitcoin from top to bottom. And let's just take a look at Solana. Solana was pretty nasty as well. Let's see here. Solana from top to bottom. Look at that. Wow. It hit my my parking garage nicely. Let's see here. 30%. Now, these three were not severely hit, but, we can take a look at some of the other somewhat not so lucky tokens, and they were hit way heavier than the top dogs, right? So you can see it with the price range. This was let's just see here. This is weekly, so let's just take this. 66% for Dogecoin. Absolute crushing. And so Bitcoin just sneezed and just wiped out everybody. I mean, this is not just Dogecoin. This was like a lot of different key tokens here. Cardano. Not this is not like crappy coins here at all. You see this one here. Let's just do the price range here. Boom. 51%. Jesus. Everything was absolutely crushed, as you can see there. 51%. Absolute devastation of epic proportions. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's see. Well, market dominance. During the crushing, you can see the market dominance just absolutely dominated and destroyed all the alts, and then we're coming back into alignment finally. I think everything is coming back to normal. As you can see, that we're back into alignment as Bitcoin has fallen off a little bit, and that's okay. Bitcoin still is going to do better overall. So if you buy Bitcoin now and hold on to Bitcoin for the long run, it will do better than the other cryptos. Now, this was a planned, a coordinated attack. Prices were looking to roll over. Prices were looking to come back down to, at least to the 110. But, obviously, Trump, got together with his cronies and said, hey, let's push the market down even further, because the only way to buy Bitcoin is for someone to sell it. And with everybody being leveraged, because they were all, everybody was rah, hey, Bitcoin's going higher. And, we saw that heavy in the news as we were doing the daily huddle show for the week. We should have saw, wait a second here. Hold on. You mean to tell me the people who hated Bitcoin are loving it now so much that they're thinking moon prices, absolute moon prices, that we're like, yeah, come on, let's get real. Yeah, we should have said, okay, I see what you're doing over there. and walked away. But we didn't. And it is what it is. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure you watch the next episode, which is explaining, how did I get myself healed so fast? One day flu. How's that possible? I'll explain.